So we're going to talk about soul legacy tonight. Are you guys excited about that? It's a good topic. The call in number to have a reading is 231 444 4480. Did I say that right? 231 444 4480. And we're going to take the call-in readings, and we're going to have some groovy time talking about our soul legacy. Anybody backstage have a question about soul legacy as we get going? I see Rachel's here too. Hey, Rachel, how are you, lovey?
I'm good, thank you. What is soul legacy?
Exactly. Can you explain that?
Good. Yes, I was waiting for it. I'm like, everybody's quiet about this. So our soul has come here in this lifetime to work through past life trauma and karma. And it's here to evolve and actually fulfill a legacy, to fulfill something that we have been sent here. We all have a purpose, and your gifts and your talents are how you express your love for God, your true gifts. And so getting to that point of what is your soul's legacy? What are you meant to be doing? I don't have any gifts and talents, or, what would people want to know from me, right? Raise your hand.
Yes, that's right.
So if you're wondering, like, hey, I don't really feel like I have a purpose, or I don't know what my purpose is, this is really confusing, this is the show for you. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Jackie.
Hello.
Hi, it's Jackie.
Hi, Jackie. How are you, love?
I'm good, fine, thank you.
Oh, it's my job to serve you, love.
Okay, thank you. Okay, as far as you had mentioned, as far as loved one connection on the other side, I was wondering if with my daughter,
Yes.
It's her year anniversary coming up on Monday. So if there was a message.
So right as I said that, she steps forward and she has this really big smile. She's all smiles, and she wants to say hello with letting you know that she's all smiles, like from one ear to the other. Do you understand that?
That's her. Yes.
Expressive with her eyes, like her whole being is involved in that smile.
Yes.
She's like giving you she's also giving you big hugs, and she's talking about the flowers and the gifts. She's saying thank you. There's lots of remembrance going on. And I have my lungs, I can breathe so much easier now. She's showing me this freedom, and she's showing me some art. She's showing me some paintings of flowers. She's just, and I feel like it's really thick paint. I don't know if it's oil or acrylic, but she's showing me these really beautiful flowers. And I don't know if she was a painter here, but she's showing me that that's what she's doing on the other side.
Okay.
Do you understand about the breathing easier?
Oh, yes, totally.
Okay. And she's totally at peace, and she feels like free is the word that I can best explain what she's showing me, just this freedom that she didn't have in life. I feel like she was contained. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's very grateful. She's grateful for all of the support and love. I feel like there was a lot of hardship, a lot of on the family, a lot of difficulty.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. And now everything is kind of unraveling, and that knot, which I feel like you guys all lived in, is kind of settling into this easier way of living. Even though it's COVID, even though there's all this other stuff, it's still easier.
Right. Does she have any message for her children?
So does she have 3 children? Because I'm getting the number 3.
She lost one.
Okay. So that's where the confirmation is for you.
Right.
So there's the 2, are they with you right next to you?
No.
They're with you?
No. No,
where
they
are
live
they?
They're in New York and I'm in Florida.
Okay. I'm trying to understand what she means by next to you. Did you once live next to each other?
Yes, I wasn't that far from her.
Okay, because that's what she's making me feel. I feel like they're struggling, but I also feel like they're doing well, in terms of coming to
terms.
Yes, and I feel like there's so much support and so much love. And one of your grandchildren is a communicator, can communicate with heaven. Do you understand that?
Yes, that's my granddaughter.
Yeah, she's talking about that and being so bright and shiny. And she's like, she's just saying it's just so beautiful to keep encouraging her to have that be her norm. How old is she?
Okay. She's 17 and she's a senior. She's
Okay.
doing very well. And then her son is 13.
And where's the number 9 involved in here? Could be the ninth month, the ninth day.
Well, she died on the 8th.
Okay.
And the 9th is her best friend's son's birthday.
Okay. Because she's just bringing that forward. It's just another thing she just kind of like randomly yelled out. Yeah, I feel like the kids are doing well. I feel like the family is just so blessed to have support and love and kindness and keeping her memory alive.
That's what I'm trying to do. I was up in the midst. I had my COVID stuff done, so I was negative to go up there and had my first shot, looking for my second next week to be able to go back up there. I'm on the phone constantly with the kids and bringing that memory, of her and talking about her. So, that they feel good about that and how proud, mom would be on different things.
So proud, and so blessed. And she's still with them. She's still like, even with her daughter, she's like, I feel like she's being gently guided and supported.
She's seen her mom.
Yeah. So, and I feel like that's just going to keep continuing for her as she steps out into the world. I feel like her gift is really big. So when she's ready, reach out. We'll get her, in my angel healer training, and we'll get her all loved up and supported.
Will do.
Jackie, thank you so much for sharing your life with us.
Oh, thank you. And I have to say, as far as what you said, as far as with God, I do feel that I know my mission because I have been placed at certain things at certain times that as I got older, and I'm much older now, I just went with the flow because I said, God places me at certain places at certain times in order to be there for that person. I can't explain it. It's just...
That's the miracle.
Right. So, I'm fortunate that I guess my mom, intuitively was gifted and was able to pass that on to me, and I just go with it.
And that's so
beautiful. So I do know what you're saying. I mean, even people have said, I don't know how or where you get your strength from her dying. Her passing was a celebration of life. And that's what it was. There was over 300 people right before when COVID was just hitting that celebrated her life. So I felt that was such an honor for her children to see. That it wasn't this weepy, whiny, oh my God, she's gone, type of atmosphere. We literally celebrated her life. Well, so, very blessed with that.
Yes.
And only through the grace of God.
I hear you, girl. I hear you. And that's the beautiful part.
Okay.
And that's how your light will be used to help others.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And this was truly a beautiful message for her anniversary. Thank you.
God bless you, love. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And I love what Jackie was saying about how God has brought the right people into her life to help, and gently doing that guiding without even necessarily doing anything about it, right? Without trying. God uses us in our messiness, right? He wants our messiness. He likes it that we're not perfect. So if you're waiting for the day that everything is lined up, that you have that degree, that you have that right outfit, that you have the right spouse or partner, if you're waiting, what you're doing is you're just procrastinating, you're putting it off. And God is saying, come on, bring all of your brokenness, bring it to me, and I will use it. I will use it for the glory. I will use it to support others, right? Our messiness reminds other people we don't have to be perfect. I think it's so important for us to know this from each other.
Because we've talked so much about this, about the messiness versus the message, right? There's the mess and then there's the message. Mm-hmm. There's the trauma and then there's the transformation after the trauma. And, God doesn't care how messy we are. There's a reason for the mess. You know, there's, and in undoing the mess, we become healed and we become closer to God, you know, and that's where the transformation happens. So there's a reason for it. There's a reason that we're given the challenges that we're given, you know, and it's not always apparent at the time, but I understand so much more now in hindsight than I did when I was in the mess. And I'm still messy as hell, but I've never felt so loved and so close to God and my angels than I do now. And that's in large part to you, Jeannie. So thank you so much.
Oh, Michael. Oh, I love you.
I have to agree with him, Jeannie.
I
It's
think
all because of you.
really, I'm
Amen.
just the remembrance for you
is.
guys. You guys are
Love
amazing.
you.
Soul legacy can be really confusing when we are out of our power, when we're really giving our power to fear, and fear has consumed us. I know everybody watching tonight can understand that, right? Fear, fear, fear. Shmigo, you guys have read my Goddess You book, you know what I'm talking about. And he revisits us. He revisits us and he just changes the way he looks and the things he says to us in order to trip us up. He reminds us that we have to be fiercely committed to our spiritual practice, fiercely committed to it. Hi, this is Jeannie.
Jeannie,
Yes.
it's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Can you just turn your
Sure.
thank you, down in the background? I didn't even finish that. Where are you calling from, love?
From home.
Okay.
How are you doing? You look beautiful. I was
Oh.
trying to send you a message on Facebook.
Is this Jennifer Terracino?
Yes, this is.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you were saying home, and I'm like, where's home? Okay.
at physical home from Georgia.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even know that's where you lived. So there you go. How are you, lovey?
I'm okay. I'm hanging in there.
Good.
You guys were just talking about the weakness thing, and I was thinking about the scripture that my strength is made perfect in weakness.
I love
You
that.
know? Yeah, because I'm still trying to climb the mountain. I've just been in a really difficult place lately. So, you know, all your help and support have been unbelievable in helping me.
Ramp. Like it just has like this own growth to it, like a vine, and it just brings you places. Do you understand that?
You know what? You cut out, Jeannie. I'm so sorry. All I heard was vine.
That's okay. I said that's what your anxiety feels like. It feels like it runs rampant and it runs like a vine. It goes all different ways, but then it can go like crazy like a vine can.
Yes, and then my hands and feet get freezing.
Interesting, right? I would love to do a little bit of healing work with you for releasing some of that anxiety if you're interested. I feel like it
Yes,
would be
absolutely.
good. And we can do it right now. And anybody watching that has dealt with anxiety on any level will benefit from this. So anxiety stems from a disconnect from our sacral, which is the core of who we are. It's the confidence, our confidence in being true to who we really are. And that disconnect comes in from, a myriad of different places, from childhood trauma, to neglect, to self-sabotaging, to, whatever has happened in your life to make you disbelieve in your truth. And so it's that constant inner chatter of negative, 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 instead of the positive, which is not an easy transition. So you don't have to do anything other than receive the energy. Doesn't that sound pretty amazing?
It does sound amazing because everything you just said is, I check in for all those things.
Yeah. My gift allows me to go into people's energy. Not only can I, travel and go to the heavens and have that connection, I also can see the inside of somebody's energy field. So I know exactly where it is to pinpoint it and then kind of unroot it to have it dissipate. So it's a gentle thing. So I'm going to just ask you guys to take a deep breath in, and anybody that wants to participate, just so you find yourself sitting in an upright position, have your spine be straight, have your legs either, with your feet firmly on the ground, or you can sit with them crisscross. You're going to take a deep inhale, and you're going to hold the breath in for the count of 5 or 10, pause, and then you're going to release the breath with control and then pause again. So you guys keep cycle breathing, and I'm going to do this work. So Jennifer, here we go. So now I'm going to talk you all through what we're going to do. First, we're going to go to the root, which is at the lower root in the soles of the feet. Taking a deep breath. Opening this sacred, holy spot. And as you're breathing, the energy is just rising. And smoothing out the nervous system. You may need to take a big sigh for a full release here. Coming into the base of the spine. Rising the energy up. Moving into that throat center. Move your neck from side to side. And then again, another full inhale and exhale right from the throat center. Coming into the third eye, center of the forehead. Breathing into the heart center. Put your hand on your abdomen and the heart center. I am safe. Life loves me. I am safe. I love me. I am safe. God loves me. Amen. And so it is. All right. Just check in with how you're feeling now. I should have had you guys rate your anxiety before you started, but you should notice a serious decrease. So if you were from 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, where do you feel like you are now with your anxiety, uneasiness, unsteadiness?
Yes, much better, Jeannie.
Beautiful. So for going forward, I would love for you to work with this, with the soles of the feet. This is called a Christ point. It is the lower root chakra. It is owning our place here on earth. It's drawing up that Mother Earth energy, but also connecting it with divine source. And so that it cycles within your being. And your central nervous system is definitely like off. It just feels like it was off caliber. So I was able to get it to be nice and strong. So your breathing will really help that to stay in a beautiful space, like open and flowing. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Jeannie. Yeah.
You're
I
welcome.
just, the last few days have been very stressful. You know, without getting into too much detail, but yeah, and it's so helpful because my nervous system is was way out of whack. But you helped me tremendously, and I just need to stop and do some of the exercises that you so kindly taught me. So I just wanted to say I love you, Jeannie,
Thank you,
and thank
Lovey.
you so much. And thank you for the prayer group thing. I think that's so important.
It really is. And just remember, you are a beautiful soul meant to be here.
Amen. Ditto. I love you, Jeannie. Take
Love
care.
you too.
Love to your
Take care,
family, honey.
sweetie. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. Cleaning. So decluttering our thoughts, decluttering old habits that no longer work. Maybe they worked at one time. Maybe they were there for a protective measure because of trauma, because of an experience you've had. But look, they don't work anymore, obviously. So now you can build some new, healthier habits that are going to help you shine instead of helping you to stay more of the same. So your soul's legacy, your soul's growth is dependent upon your ability, your willingness to leave those old habits behind. So I kind of want to challenge you guys. What habit might you want to leave behind? I'm going to ask you guys to unmute and let's bring this to a conversation because I think it's a big one. And on Facebook, let me know.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Jeannie.
Yes.
Regarding the soul legacy, do you believe that you can break like addictions and things that run through the family,
Yeah,
for
so
generations?
if that's part of your soul's work that you come here to break, we've all come to break those habits, generational wounds, we call those, right? So it's a lineage of suffering. And so, yeah, definitely that can happen and be part of your soul legacy.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Michael saying yes, yes, yes.
Definitely. I know I'm doing that.
Right.
Yeah. And it's amazing that, you know, I've definitely, I've definitely come to know that the healing that I do here and now today in my place on earth, in this place and time, talking about Christ points and where we stand, from where I stand and the healing that I do radiates out in all directions of time and space throughout my family tree. I really believe that to be true.
Wow, yeah.
That's a really good.
Know that as I heal, so does my whole branch of the family tree. It just radiates out, and I don't have to do anything but just stand where I am and give it to God.
That
And
is,
it,
that
when
is really profound. That's really good.
You're the light then, right? You can
yeah,
be the light for others.
yeah, it spreads. It just radiates out in all directions of time and space. It doesn't matter that our ancestors who have come before us are no longer with us. I mean, Jeannie shows us all the time. They're with us today.
They're with us.
They're with us today. And
Yeah.
they heal along with us. And they applaud us and they celebrate.
Trust me.
That is a good thing to remember too,
And
as a celebration.
And if they want you, even if they're the ones that caused the great pain in your life and they passed it on, really probably unknowingly, mostly, they want you to heal it. They don't want it to continue. They don't want that lineage of pain to be passed down any longer. So when you step up to the plate, that's your courage, right? Your courage to say, I'm ready. I'm ready to break the mold and be different and go to my true self. And if you're sensitive to energy or an empath, You've been stuck behind other people's beliefs your whole life. You've been locked behind a, a belief system that wasn't formed by you, but formed by the opinionation of other people. You need to be good. You need to be quiet. You need to, right? What was yours? You need to do what?
Be perfect.
Be perfect. Right? You should be
Right.
seen and not heard. Who heard that one?
Keep your mouth shut.
Keep your mouth
Yeah.
shut. Right. And so those are painful things that you carry within you. And so we talk about that central nervous system. It holds on to that stuff. It holds on to those words. And so that's why we have these habits that no longer serve us, because when you
You're
were little,
stupid was a big one.
yeah. And so what habit did you form from hearing that?
Yeah, well, for me, it was because I'm so I imagine so much. That's where my dad would say, "Why would you say that? That's so stupid,"
Right.
because it was just crazy. So now I'm learning to accept that about me, and I can imagine and dream, and it's okay.
The thing about being energy sensitive and having gifts is that your imagination is how you connect. You have to have that imagination. It has to be healthy. It has to be like loved into fruition, not stifled.
Right. Not stifled. I like that.
Not stifled.
I've come to realize that one of my defense mechanisms, one of my habits is negative self-talk in the guise of a self-deprecating sense of humor. So in other words, making jokes about myself to
Right.
other people about, oh, well, you know what a mess I am, or you know how crazy I am, or whatever. And I do that, I realize, because in doing so, I'm beating you to the punch. So if I'm afraid that you're thinking negative things about me, I can
So
make
you don't
jokes
get hurt.
Right.
You don't want to get hurt.
Exactly.
taking away I'm taking it away from you and saying, no, you don't have to make fun of me. I'll make fun of myself.
Mhm.
And that's just negative self-talk in the guise of having a fun sense of humor and, oh, he loves to make funny jokes about himself. Well, those things aren't really funny, and they're not even true.
Right. Right.
It's your belief, though, too, right?
Yeah.
And then
So just another layer of the onion.
Just another layer of that
Let's peel it
onion.
off.
Peel those-
It's what Jeannie was saying. We were kind of ingrained to believe those things about ourselves. So we didn't learn it overnight. So it takes a long time to retrain our thought processes to, I mean, it's still hard for me to say I love myself and I am good enough. For years and years when I was told I was never good enough and I would never amount to anything. So it's kind of like retraining our brain, but it's so easy to just, self defeat ourselves first so no one else can say that to us anymore.
Yeah.
Or to hide behind, whatever it is, whether it's food, whether it's I can't because I didn't go to school. We hide behind our failures or our shortcomings. Those shortcomings are not meant for us to hide, and there is no failure. It's because you were meant to go through that, and maybe it didn't work out well because you're meant to be doing something else, something greater and something more vibrant.
I do ask myself when negative things happen, what is the lesson I'm supposed to learn? I don't always learn it, at least not right away, but
Right. Yeah, I have a habit, of thinking I've done something wrong, always. Like it's just an automatic thing, like inside of me, like, well, that didn't work out, so what did I do wrong? Like, I don't know. It's like it's literally it's unconscious. It's not something I think of. It just happens, and so then I have to rewrite that story. I have to catch myself, and I have to imprint a positive new vibration into it.
Exactly.
But is it easy? No. But I allow myself, but I give myself the time to express my feelings now, where in the past I never did. The feeling, go through it, talk it out, like talk it out with God, be vibrant, and just be like, all right, so this really sucks, and I feel really, uncomfortable, or I feel weak, or whatever the thing is that you're feeling. Get it out of you, and that's when you can turn it around. That's when you'll hear God. That's when he'll jump in and be like, all right, good, we got that out of the way. Now let's talk about what's really going on.
Right.
That's what I had written. God never wastes a hurt, and I've been learning that so much, because exactly, you can take a negative situation and know that it's going to be used in some capacity, makes it not look so bad.
Right. And we all have a messy, right? There isn't another human being out there in the world that hasn't stumbled or messed up. It's so true, right?
It's very true.
But we think all eyes are on us because we're so self-conscious. We think, oh, they're really going to see my brokenness. I know I have this. Well, they're going to see me fail, or they're going to see this and they're not going to like it. You know what? You got to watch yourself only.
Check yourself.
Yes. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I definitely learned that in listening to yourself. When your body's talking to you, to make sure you listen.
It's my birthday, and I'm just wondering, I've been doing a lot of that ancestral healing, and I just wanted to know how my dad is doing.
So it's
Working
so
a lot
funny.
on that.
Yeah, well, it's so funny you were saying that, because as you were sitting there knitting, he was like, look at her go. And I'm like, okay. And, I know it's always a sensitive subject when your dad comes forward. So he brings through a whole bunch of like celebratory things. He's like, he's got some glasses, he's got some balloons, he's like the traditional cake. He's like, I'm bringing it because those are the things that we didn't have for you when you were little. There was no parties, there was no gifts, there was nothing. And so he's bringing, do you understand that?
You broke up, so I didn't hear. I heard no parties.
He was showing me that he was bringing all of these things forward for you, saying that you didn't have a party, you didn't have gifts. Those weren't the normal things
No.
in your family. So, he wants to make that known, that he's celebrating you and that he's really celebrating you. I love the work that you're doing, and he's really giving me the thumbs up. Like, this is really good stuff, because this is what your family's needed for a very long time. Somebody that's brave enough to break the cycle, break the mold.
It hasn't been easy, but I'm determined to do it.
Yeah. Have you done the Akashic record training inside of our group?
No, not yet.
Oh, Melissa, that is where you're going to find a lot. You're going to love that.
It's interesting because I actually was doing a lot of inner work, especially when I was going camping. And I've really discovered that a lot of my personal roots almost have like a shamanic background, and almost like with Tungsis tribes in way over in like the Arctic, like Iceland area. So it's interesting that you brought that up, because with one of my classes now that I'm finishing up with is Native American healing. And all of that came up today when I was doing my research.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'll find that really, really helpful in this path of you're doing, the self-healing. And I feel like you really are on a self-healing path. I feel like you've had support, but really this is about you. It's very independent. You used to be very messy, where you were like, tell me what to do, fix me, fix me, fix me. And now you're settling into, I have the tools, I have the power.
And it's
advocate for
all
children.
with my faith. It's all, you know, the only energy I give it to is God, like spirit and the
Yes.
angels. I don't go anywhere now without calling in my angels. I have my bells, I have my, you know, my Palo Santo, my sage. I could feel them here. They've really, you know, been my anchor.
I love that. And I feel like, you know, they're celebrating you, your dad, you have a grandmother, like that as well. They're celebrating you for your birthday.
Yay.
Is that your dad's brother? Because they kind of look alike.
So my dad was adopted.
Huh.
So I don't really know my biological family on his side.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's his brother because they're standing like side by side.
Hmm.
Do you have twins in the family? Because they're talking about twins.
Yes, the babies, but
Okay.
they were my grandfather's children.
Okay.
Yeah, they were passed before I was born.
Okay. Yep. They're just talking about them.
Oh,
So they're there too. Big whole family there, Melissa.
oh, I've been told standing room only.
Yep.
Thank you, Jeannie. It's
You're
been,
welcome.
you know, sometimes I have to, you know, acknowledge that it's okay to take care of myself. It's okay to get myself something for my birthday because I'm always, you know, worried about paying this or worried about paying that. And you know, we were just talking about the lessons learned, and I had a couple different job experiences within the past couple months where it's kind of hired under false pretenses, where they hired me saying one thing and it was a completely different job description, and I lost my confidence. I really started to go into a hole as to what did I do wrong? Why can't I hold this job? Why is this not working out? And, you know, I kind of acknowledged it, let it sit there for a day, and was like, pick yourself up. You got to keep moving on.
Right.
And now I'm actually grateful that I just started a new job now, which I really feel is going to be super healing because I am working now with kids in the foster care system. So
Nice.
that healing is like just tenfold right now, because, you know, I have so many people saying, how can you do that? Like, that's just a really tough job. And I'm like, they're children and they need someone. And
Melissa, you don't listen to what anybody else says. People said the same type of thing to me when we became foster parents. They're like, well, how are you going to do that? How are you going to let the kids go? And how can you not do it? That was my thing. I would say, like,
that's what I've been saying.
How can you not help another person who is broken for just a short time? Maybe they can get their life back together, and I can give their child love and support while they. So.
And sometimes they need that, you know, coming from someone who has
Yeah.
experience of the system, not someone who's just textbook kind of trained, someone who's had that physical experience in the system, because there's such a deeper connection and understanding, almost like you really do understand because you didn't just go to school to work with me, like you've lived this. So I really feel like my purpose is just like to serve right now. And that's all I keep hearing and putting out there is I'm going to serve.
Love this. Love, 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 love it. Yay. Who else has a question? I love you guys all clapping for Melissa. Yay.
There was anybody around her. There was a message, that's all.
Yeah. How are you feeling? First off, I want to talk about your health.
Actually, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm doing really well.
Good.
I'm sorry getting scared, but I think that God had me wrapped so tight. Like during the heart attack and the surgery, I wasn't scared. There was no fear, and like the fear just now started seeping in.
And are you exercising? Like, what's the routine? The routine they keep talking about.
Now actually I started like a meditation routine a little bit, my
Okay.
journaling, and the food. Like I've changed the eating habits, and I started exercising, but I gave myself a panic attack. So I actually start tomorrow with a cardiac rehab, and I'll be working. I'll
Yes.
exercise 3 days a week.
Yeah, I feel like you need almost like a group to walk with. I feel like you need support not to do this. Do not do this alone. It's because it's not in your wheelhouse. They're showing me like it's not your comfort zone. It's not in your wheelhouse. You need support. I like that you're going to start with the cardiac team, but I also feel like you might need to have like a local women's walking circle where like you maybe go to the mall or go to the park if it's a nice day, where you have some other people to do this with.
Yes, I would like to. Everybody's so scared because of the COVID, and
Yeah.
it's so hard.
Yeah. Well, there's masks and there's,
What the girls are willing to, they do what they can with me, and my mom and sure will. It's just, I think it's me breaking free. I haven't been
you got to
away
break free. You got to break
Yeah.
free. You got to do it.
Yeah, that's my problem.
I want to send you a rose quartz heart. I need to get your
Aw,
address. I need to send you a rose quartz heart that you need to keep on you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Nice. That is so sweet, Melissa.
Yes.
As she's crocheting over there or knitting.
I just taught myself a couple days ago.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like a
I tried
Look at her go. I love it.
It's calming.
Beautiful.
I've been trying to like do crafts, trying to keep myself.
Yeah, I've been painting. It's the same thing. I think we all are finding new things to explore and new ways to find gratitude for the quiet times, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, I thank you all for joining me. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you, Jean.
We've had like a little fun conversation. I like how Spirit worked this evening.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Yes,
Thank you.
Always amazing spending time with you.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yes.
everyone.
Thank you. Good seeing everyone.
This is awesome.
You ready? You know what I know, because angels,
Angels
don't
don't
lie.
lie.
All right, everybody. Have a great night.
When she smiles at you, she'll say, angels don't lie. Angels don't